What's up, everybody? Josh Powell here. You're watching another episode of Amateur Pool. We've got an 8-ball match today between myself, Josh Powell, and Mr. Ardell Hargrave. Now, for the sake of this video, we're going to call Ardell Father Time. And I'll tell you why, man. The guy took a long time to shoot every single shot. So you'll notice there's a lot of editing in this video. I cut out all of the in-between shots. Got an hour and 20-minute match down to about 20 minutes, guys. So there's no way I was going to sit through the whole match and commentate. There's no way you would have sat through the whole match and watched. And it is what it is, guys. There's a little drama at the end of this match, and I'll tell you about it at the end. I won the leg. Looks like I broke dry, and Ardell made a shot. So the guy shot great, though. I'll tell you that. Father Time shot fantastic. He's going to fire that 7-ball. Yeah, 7-ball on the side. He played a carom off of the 3 and made the 7 in the side. That was a pretty good shot. Now he's looking at cutting the 1-ball into the right side pocket. He'll probably use draw to come up and down. Yep, he used left spin with draw. Came up off the top rail and back down for the 3. He's going to shoot the 3 next and probably shape, what is that, the 2-ball down there, I would imagine. I think that's what he tried to do. Maybe he tried to run into it. I don't know. But he missed it, and he ended up with a look at a couple balls, but I'm not sure if he has a great shot here or not. Oh, he's playing a bank. He's playing a bank. That was a great try on that shot. Now, this is the first look at me up at this table. I will tell you guys, don't expect good play from me here. Do not. This match is from about 3 weeks ago, and I was playing like garbage, man. So that's preference, you know. It is what it is. Just missed that cut as expected. I expected it. You know, I expected to miss it. All right, Ardell's going to fire that 5, a little bottom right. Yep. I don't know if he was trying to get on the 2 there or if he was trying to get on, what is that one at the bottom, the 4-ball? But he did get on the 2, played it off of the 9. That was a great carom shot. Now he's going to make light work of this 4. He'll probably drift up because I think the 8 goes in the bottom right past my stripe. And that'll be a nice, ooh, he hit my ball. He didn't get enough draw on it. So he hit my ball, and now he's left with a tough shot. But I think he can still make it, guys. Like I said, he was shooting pretty well. Yep. And that's the first game, man. 1-0. This is a 5-5 race. So we're both skill level 6s, I think. And we had to race to 5. Race to 5. He made a head ball break, and that 5 ended up trickling into that right side pocket. So he's still at the table with open table. He can shoot whatever he wants. He's looking at solids here, though. He's going to start with this 2-ball, put a little draw on it, and break out the 6. That was a nice shot. You'll notice the timer pop up here, guys. I did leave a couple of his shots unedited, just so you can get a little taste of what I was dealing with in this match. This was every single shot, guys. This is no exaggeration. I think the shortest shot he had was probably, like if he was dead straight in on a ball or something, he probably took 20 seconds. Other than that, it was 45 seconds, a minute and a half. You know, I didn't count them all, man, but they were long. So yeah, this is Father Time in action right here, guys. You know. This is what I dealt with. And normally I wouldn't punt on somebody like that I played, but this guy was not very nice, man. I'll tell you about it at the end of this match here. He was not a very nice guy, man. In fact, he will never be on my channel again. So we'll never see Father Time make an appearance on Amateur Pool again. Just FYI. Okay, so he's finally decided to shoot that 6-ball, and he missed it. So that brings me back up to the table. I'm going to shoot that. What is that, the 10 or the 12? I think it's the 12. Yeah, because the 10's with the 13. Oh, I actually made a ball, guys. Hey, imagine that. You know, I made a ball. I made a ball. I'm firing at the 9-ball up table. I'd like to come down and hit this 10-13 if I can with a little left. Ooh, okay, I put a lot of left and came over and opened the 14 and got lucky and broke out the 10-13. That was a great shot, actually. Worked out well. Now I'm going to shoot this 13 and go into the 11, open that sucker up, but I didn't get it opened up all the way. It stuck to the 7 ball. So now what I'm going to do is shoot the 10 and come a little above the 1, and then I can cut my 15 into the right side pocket and try again to break out this 11. Or if I hit it slow enough, I might be able to shape the 11 in the bottom left corner. It's tough action though, either way. I went all the way around it and scratched, you know. So I had a good 3-ball run there. I saw glimmers of the way I can shoot, but just couldn't execute it, man. Couldn't keep it up. Is he going to cut this one past my 14? He sure is, man. That was a good shot. Really good shot there. All right, he's going to cut the 3 into the top right corner, probably come around to the other side for the 2. He hit it a little hard. Unless the 2 goes past the 14, which that's what he's shooting, so it probably does. Probably does. Yep. It was a good shot. All right, stop shot on the 6, and that should be all she wrote for game number deuce, you know? Game number deuces. Yep, that's it right there. So he is now up 2. I have 0. He still needs 3 more games, and I need 5 more games. So not shooting great, and I'm falling behind here, guys. That's what happens. That's what happens. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Made a solid break. Cue ball had a little hops on it. I didn't see anything go in, though. I may have just missed it. We'll see. Yeah, I can't tell if that's me or him at the table. I think that's me at the table, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah. It was definitely me because I missed. Okay, here's another timer shot, guys. Here's another timer shot, man. So we'll see how long this one takes him. You know, he's just looking around, seeing what he can see. Now, guys, don't get me wrong, right? I'm not against taking your time when you're shooting, but there's a difference between taking your time and being extra excessive. You know, so it gets to a point to where it starts to feel like it's on purpose. You know, like you're trying to just leave your opponent sitting on purpose. It gets to that point, and that's when it's excessive and it's poor sportsmanship. You know, there is actually a 30-second shot clock timer in TAT. So when you hit the button in the app, there's a 30-second shot clock timer. Never once did he stay under that 30-second shot timer that I saw. And I'm not the kind of guy who's going to say anything to him. I didn't even say anything to him during the match, you know, anything like that. But I absolutely should have here. You know, I should have said something to him and said, hey, Ardell, come on, man. You know, timing's getting a bit excessive. Come on, father time. Father time. So we're well past a minute now. We're almost to a minute 20. Yeah, I mean, jeez, man. Yeah. So like I said, I'm not against people taking their time to shoot, man. I take my time as well. That's a good trait to have. But taking your time is different than taking a nap during your shot. You know what I'm saying, Father Time? You know what I'm saying. I know other people have told this guy as well. Bro, stop taking so long. You know? Sometimes we got lives to live too. You know? It's just the way it is. All right, so he's going to shoot that 15. It's probably, well, he drew it back for the 9. I thought he would follow forward for the 14 in the bottom right corner, but instead he's got the 9. This should bring him up into like the 210. Yep. All right, he broke the 10 out with that shot, so it worked out well. Now if he just makes this 14 nice and easy, he should come up towards the 8 and have a shot on the 10. Oh, he spun it. He spun it and missed it. That spin with hitting it so slow with all that spin actually makes the cue ball curve slightly. And that's probably why he missed that shot. Meanwhile, that's not why I missed that shot. You know, I just missed that shot because it was a horrible stroke. It's just facts. Facts, guys. All right. He made a kick shot at the 14. He did hit it, but just nicked it and scratched. Now I've got yet another opportunity here to finally get a game on the board, guys. Yet another opportunity. Shoot the 1 up. Poor position here. Poor position. I just wanted to stun over slightly for the 3, and I came over like a mile for the 3. That's okay, though. Normally, I would say no problem. I can handle this shot. And I happen to handle it this time as well. So from here, I kind of like shooting the 2 with draw. I don't know why. I'm not feeling great about my stroke, so I'm going to follow this. I should have followed that forward and then shot the 2 next in the bottom right corner. The 2, I'd like to get rid of that without disrupting his 14 too much, because you never know where it's going to end up when you do that. All right, I was coming back and forth 2 rails and didn't put the right English, misjudged it, and scratched in the side. So Ardell now has ball in hand with 2 balls left on the table, guys. He's got 2 balls left on the table. There's only so many choices here, right? But you notice the timer is back up on the screen. You'll notice the timer is back up on the screen, man. I mean, you got 2 balls to shoot at. There's not a ton of patterns to be chosen here. You know, so maybe a couple ways to play this. But hey, you know, it's his game. I'm just playing it. begrudgingly playing this game with him. Yeah, it was about this point I started thinking to myself, geez, man, I'm gonna be here all night, bro. All night. And I was thinking to myself, who's gonna want to watch this match, you know? It's just so much just standing around looking at the table. So in what world does it take a minute to think of a 2-ball run like this? You know, over a minute now. I don't know. You tell me. Leave me a comment. Am I out of line here? Am I out of line saying something about it? And don't forget at the end, I'll tell you what transpired between him and I, Father Time and I. And like I said, I'm normally not going to be harsh to somebody, but when you treat me like a jerk, I'm going to treat you like a jerk. You know what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. He finally figured out what he wanted to do and finished off those last 2 balls. I'm sure shooting the 8-ball took him at least 30 to 45 seconds as well, but I edited it out so you wouldn't have to deal with it. You know what I mean? It was bad enough I had to deal with it live. It was bad enough. I wish there was enough room for me to shoot that 10 up past the 11. By the way, guys, not a sponsor, you know, not a sponsor. But I didn't think there was, so I just shot that 1 over in the side, not the 1, but that 1 ball. I'm going to shoot the 15 with some draw, come off the right rail and back over for the 11 is my goal here. I didn't put right spin on it like I should have, but I got lucky and nicked the 1 and came back to a pretty good shape here. Now I would like to shoot the 10 first, probably. No, I don't, because the 9, where the 9 ball's at down there, I would like to shoot the 10 second and follow forward for the 9. And then when I shoot the 9 from down table, I can use just a little bit of follow, come off his 2-ball and up for the 13. So the pattern here is the 11, 10, follow forward, 9, and then 13 finishing in the bottom left. See, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at where I'm going to need to get to shoot that 9-ball. And when I finish that 13, I think I'm going to have to make the 8 in the side pocket, the left side pocket. See, I like shooting the 11 first, man, just to get it out of there. And now I got to come back up table to get rid of the 11. Now I got to come back up table to get rid of it. Oh, look at this. The ball hit a crumb or something on the table and then kicked over. Pretty much right there by my head. That was crazy. Yeah, I noticed that when I was editing. I'm like, I'm going to zoom in and replay this sucker, man, because it's unusual you see that happen. See, now when I make this 13, I still have to come up for the 11. This is the problem, man. And I wasn't shooting well, so I wasn't looking at patterns the right way. I should have shot the 11 first, so I wouldn't have to come back up table for it. Now look at me. Look at me now. Look at you now, Josh. Look what you done did. You know, you done did it, Josh. Joshy. Yeah, it is what it is. What am I going 3 rails at this? What a sucker. What an idiot. No, never going to happen. That was never in the books. Never in the books to make that one, guys. All right, Father Time's chomping at the bit, though. He's drooling and salivating over this open table layout with a chance to go up to the hill, you know, because right now he's on 3 and he only needs 5. 1 more, he's on the hill. And I'm still sitting over there at the bottom of the hill picking sand out of my butt crack or something. I don't know what I'm doing, guys, you know. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, that's a stretch. That's a stretch. I think he'll be all right with it though. Yeah. Like I said, guys, all the talking I'm doing, I will not take away from the fact that he played great. He shot great pool. And, you know, that's all you got to say about that. You know, the guy shot great pool. There's a lot of other areas other than just shooting pool, though. You know, it's a gentleman's game. It's supposed to be. All right. He's going to look at this 5 in the side, go up and down, and he'll have a nice, easy shot on the 8 in the bottom right corner to put himself on the hill. On the his hill. That's it. That's it for that one. All right, guys, he's breaking in rack number 5. He has won all 4 so far. I have been scratching my head and picking my nose, trying to figure out what I'm doing. And just can't figure it out here, guys. Just can't figure it out. I'm going to start with the combo, the 9, what is that, the 9-7? I think it's the 7, I don't know. Started with the combo. I actually made a combo. Wow, that's amazing. It's amazing, guys. All right, stop shot on this 5. Should leave me for the 6-1. That's all I can do. Shake my damn head, you know. SMDH. This is horrible, man. I put some spin on that sucker and didn't hit it right. As a result, I drove the ball into the pocket and bobbled the hole. And it's just, you know, I can only say it so much, man. When you shoot bad, you shoot bad. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. All right, Ardell's going to try to clean him up here if he can on this shot, but I don't know if he's got a great one here. He's going to try to shoot the 11 to the top right. He sure did, man. That was a phenomenal shot right there. You know, that was a great shot. This one's a little tough, jacked up over the 6, though. This one might be tougher than the last one, to be honest with you. Just because he's got to shoot over top of that 6 ball. Yeah, it makes it tough. Makes it tough. All right, Josh, this is your chance to not be so embarrassed, you know, and put at least a game on the board, bro. Just put a game on the board, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, shot the 2 in the side. I got the 3 in the other side. I'll probably come up for the 1 after this. Just stop shot this one. Or follow down for the 2. That's not actually a bad play either. You know, the 8 ball's kind of down here by the 2. So I'm going to have to maneuver the cue ball when I get to the 8. That's the only reason I kind of like saving the 2. All right, I had a little stun with a little spin, left myself a gap to shoot this 5 ball. So just a little draw or a stop shot here will be sufficient. That's all I got to do. But instead, I let off my stroke, and my draw stopped taking halfway down and started rolling forward because of friction. When the ball's spinning backwards as it goes forward, the bottom of the table is creating friction. And if you don't hit it hard enough, it stops and then rolls forward. So that's what happened there, guys. Look at this. Another timer up. You know what that means? It means I just wanted to be sure everyone knew what I was dealing with here, man. This is it. And as he looks to finish these out, guys, I'll tell you what happened here, okay? He finishes this rack. He beats me 5-0. And I didn't say anything to him about, you know, a slow play or anything like that. I shook his hand. I told him, great shooting. I said, good shooting, man. Good shooting. And he gets a smart-ass remark and says, oh, let's see if you still post that one on YouTube. And to which I replied, I don't know if there's enough data to store this match on YouTube. And then he gets pissed off. And he says, well, what's that supposed to mean? I said, bro, you took forever to shoot. You know, it's a long match. You took forever to shoot. And he starts saying, F you, you're a dickhead, F you. He said, I heard you don't post your losses, blah, blah, blah. And I said to him, guy, have you ever even watched any of my videos? Because I have probably more losses on my channel than I do wins. So it got nasty, guys, you know, and it was ugly. And like I said, this is the last time, first and only time he'll ever play on my channel again. If I do play him again in the future, it will not be recorded. I will just play him flat out. And I hope you enjoyed your match there, Ardell. Watch it back, bro. Mr. Father Time. And maybe shorten up your shots a little bit, buddy. You know, it really feels like you're doing it on purpose, man. It really does. But everybody out there, I appreciate you watching. If you want a short rail shirt, the link is in the description. If you're looking for a new light for your pool table at home, get you perimeter billiard lights. Use code AMATEURPOOL, all caps, no spaces, and save yourself some money on it, and it helps me. And we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace.